Hello everyone, my dear friends. Today we'll deal with such a topic as rests and level breakdowns. I'll tell you and show you in detail how this trading strategy works in general, so we're good to go. Alright, and we have a currency pair open in the British pound and the American dollar. Let's start with a retest. What a retest anyway? Well, in simple words, a retest is a rebuilding of the chart to a new price range. And I'm going to show you how it works. We have, for example, on this particular trading station, we have this level, and here we have a trade corridor. Thus, it looks like. And now I'm going to show you what it is. So let's see. We have a trading corridor. The price pushes from the upper boundary, goes to the lower boundary, and again goes in the opposite direction to the upper boundary. So what's the retest? This is when the price breaks through one of the borders and a new trading corridor is built. And we have a trading corridor shifting slightly lower, like especially on this station. Either there is when we have the price move higher, and especially in this case we can see that the price breaks the lower boundary, the support level, and the price goes further. Such a new trade corridor is being built, and the retest itself indicates a resistance level, especially like in this case. And the price reaches this level, which in the previous trading corridor was a support level. And in the new trading corridor, this level is already resistance. Well, that's the price is pushing back from the previous support level. It's complicated enough to say at the first balance, but if you look visually at the graph, it's quite simple. So we just have price religion a little bit lower, and it's already pushing out the old upper level, which was previously a support level for the previous chart for the previous price range. Well, it's simple enough. These situations are very common on the charts, and we can look at a few more situations. Alright, here's a look, guys. Well, it's a little bit of a tough situation here. We can notice simple situation, but here the chart is a bit stretched, and at first glance it's rather hard to determine the levels here. Well, that's what we can see, but here we can have a trade corridor like this. I'll also highlight the boundaries now. Right, this is what it all looks like. Look at this. Here we have upward movement. Prices are slightly upward. There's also a kind of trading corridor, and the price pushes out from the support level, resistance level. And what can we notice here? Right, here we can notice if we stretch a little bit the lower boundary, the support level, we can see that the price breaks this boundary and goes down. Thus we can further notice that we have the new movement lined up. And how do you even work with these charts in real time? Well, if we see that the price is going up, we can safely draw this line. That's how it all looks like. We can even extend from the previous trading corridor like this. We extend the support level to the next trading corridor. We can even extend from the previous trading corridor like this. We extend the support level to the next trading corridor, and we get a new level. Well, only in this case, it's already a resistance level. Well, I need to draw the spot level, and we have a new trading corridor. Well, this is how it all looks, and well, first glance, yeah, quite hard to see it, but we have, as you can see, especially when you analyze the chart in real time, you don't have to base it only on a specifically given moment. So we can see we have the price moving in this position. Alright, it's much better to take the chart a little further away and see what the situation was before this. Well, before this trading range and how the price behaved before this move. And so we're pushing back the timeline, and well, that's where things start to fall into place. We see that we had some movement here before a trading corridor. We just now take it, draw a line, a new line, and there we have a finished picture. We have a new trading corridor in which we can also trade. So make trades up and down and take the profit. Well, that's how it all looks like. And we can also analyze some situations in which we have a level breakout. Alright, these are the situations that are very common, well, much more common than a retest. And here's a visual. Now I'll show you an example of this trading situation. Right now I'll also highlight the spot levels and the resistance levels, and we have a downward price moving here. Well, there's how it all looks, and as we can see, if we extend this line and a little bit here, the price is already breaking this upper boundary. It's going up. So that is, before that we had a general price movement moving downwards. So then the price breaks through the resistance level and goes in the opposite direction. Well, that's not downward as we might think, but upward. Yeah, and some new movement emerges, and well, in this case it's called level break. So how do you identify these penetrations in the first place? Well, how not to fall for the trap? Well, that's we could easily, let's say, when the price reaches this level, well, we could open a deal to go down, but then suddenly the price went the wrong way, not in the right direction for us, and well, we would have taken minus in this case. How to avoid this situation in general? Well, it's actually quite simple. Any trading corridor where we have lost a maximum for 4 or 5 touches, well, there you go. Alright, let me explain. Well, in this particular case, we can notice that we have on top the prices touches 4 times, and on the 5th touch we have price breaking through the levels, so all the trades corridors we have are short-lived. So to put it in the middle simple terms, they start to stop and go in some other direction anyway. Well, especially in this case, we can see that from below the price touches about 4 times as well, and that's why the best solution is to trade inside the trading corridor. And when we have one just starting to line up, so that is on the second, third, fourth touch, we can open trades. Let's say I'll show you now. Let's say we have a graph being drawn, and that's where the price fluctuation starts to line up. And by the way, we can also extend a little bit here. We are noticing that we're starting to get a trading corridor lined up, and when the price reaches the second point, we can safely understand that the price will go in the opposite direction. Well, and in the beginning, inside the trading corridor, we can safely open deals from the lower boundary, well, respectively on the upside from the upper one on the downside. And when we have a lot of touches from above, from below, well, I do not recommend to open trades here because, well, it's not clear where the price will go further from the boundary we have selected or not. Well, and as we can see, after 2 touches, after 2 lower touches, the price already breaks our up boundary and goes in a completely different direction. Well, that's why we should not open trades at the end of the price range movement. And I'm going to look at some more situations. Highlight the trading range, well, trading corridor, and as we can see here we have on the fourth touch we have from below. We have the price actively breaking the lower boundary and going down on the breakout. You can also notice that the price, that we have a lot of last minute activity and the big red candles. So we have starting to loom. This also suggests that we have further price going for breakout in the future. So in this case, we can see that we have some movement correcting to the downside. We also have very active price going up here. Long green candle, as we can see, but it's correcting a bit, going lower. That should suggest that it could still unfold here as well. But when we have a price that has already gone down, we don't have such corrective movements here, and that's why it's more likely that the price is going to break further. So it's simple enough. Well, in fact, you just need to practice more and it will look quite even easier than it seems at first glance. Well, I think we can generally stop here. Two situations such as retest and breakout of levels, we deal with it today. And I'd like to also mention that in our Telegram channel, we go into more detail on how to use data, trading strategies, and trading indicators in general. So come on and sign up. And here we're at the Quotex side. Now we will clearly understand how level retests and breakouts work in real time on a chart. And in the process, we'll max out our deposit from $18. Also, we can get started. We're looking for situations where we may have a retest or a level breakout. Alright, here guys. Well, I see good situation here and pulling off a downgrade. So here we can observe such a certain level retest. Only here we have the price has gone a bit beyond the spot level. So this is what it looks like. Well, it's a kind of trading corridor. We have the price approach the previous trading corridor. A level retest is formed. So it's from him that we make this deal in the opposite direction. And look, the deal works perfectly, closes in plus. Well, great work on the level retest. So we can change the amount of our transaction and proceed. And here in this place, I want to open a trade on the downside. I'm going down. So what can we notice here? Similar situation. The price is pushing away from the new resistance level, which was previously spot level, at this location in the trading corridor. Well, therefore, the deal was opened in this place exactly downwards. Now the deal is working out perfectly. So closing the plus, we take our profits. The balance is already $62. Wow, really good results. And we didn't stop there and look beyond that. Alright, here guys, look at this place. I want to open a trade on the upside. So what can we observe here? Here we see that we have an extended trading corridor in this range. And we can see that we have a lot of touches at this point. And in the last moment, we have the price already breaking the upper boundary. And as you can see, the price went for a breakout. And here we have found a situation where there is a level breakout. And as we can see, the deal is working out very well. So we take our profits. And that's how the real-time situation works. On the chart, we can amount for trade and look for a suitable situation. Right, here in this place, I want to open a trade on the downside. I'm opening a trade down. Similar situation here, only on the downside. Well, here we can see a rather protracted trading corridor that had many touches. And I further assume that we have price coming in a level breakout. Well, and there you go, guys. Our trading strategy is working great. Very good at working out level breakdowns. Well, we took our profit and a balance of almost 200 bucks. Very good results. Change the amount of our transaction and look further. All right, here, guys, take a look. In this case, I want to open a trade on the downside. I'm opening downstairs, so we have a level retest, and now I'll mark this trading corridor in which the price has already broken the level boundary and went to the spot level of the previous trading corridor. And new trade corridor is being lined up, and in this case, price is pushing back from the resistance level already. All right, and look, guys, look, the deal's working out great. All right, we're taking a profit. I already have almost 400 bucks in the balance. Well, I think we can open one more trade and pretty much call it a day. All right, changing the amount of our transaction. Next, we'll look for a stable station that will fit this trading strategy. Oh, here, guys, look, I see good situation here. Opening down. What can we notice? Right here, we also have the price approaching the test level. Well, this is how it all looks. We see that here we have a downward price movement, and here we'll also have the price approaching this boundary. Well, it's already pushing away from it and going to the opposite direction. And there you go, guys. Well, look at that. Great work on great deal. Well, our strategy is not failing us, and on the whole, we can stop here. So today we have analyzed what's a retest and level breakdowns. And I'd also like to know that in our Telegram channel, we discuss in more detail how to use these trading strategies and trading indicators. But we can generally stop there. So thank you all for this trading session, and bye-bye.